Okay, it's time for me to declutter, to unplug, and restore my peace and my balance. I just hate clutter, and clutter can come in different forms. For example, we can have clutter when we take in too much information. We constantly listen to people around us, listening to different opinions, whether it be the truth or somebody is just lying. It can take the form of things that are around us. Have you ever gone to a person's house and you walk in and they have stuff all over the place? Every corner, every wall is filled with something. They even have to clear out a space for you to sit. Make room so you can sit because things are all over the place. What about during the summertime? When you're just driving down the street and it catches your attention because you look at the lawn, people's lawn, and things or trinkets are all over the place. What about garages? When people have a tendency just to pack things in there, starting from the ceiling, going down to the floor and on the sides. That's clutter. I don't like clutter because I need clarity. And that's too busy for me. My attention is focused on those things. And I can't just hear myself thinking. And I definitely can't hear what God is trying to tell me. So I'm going to declutter, and I hope that you will too, so that we can restore our peace and some sense of balance. Now, some people might like clutter, and that's okay, but it's just not right for me. I've had to declutter many times in my life, and it was for my mental health, my physical health. But if we want to find peace, we have to stop listening to other people's opinions. We need quiet time. We need time to listen to God's voice. And we won't hear that if our minds are cluttered, because there's no room for Him. There's no room for Him. And God's voice is the only voice that matters. He is the giver of everlasting peace. Everlasting peace. Not the kind of peace that lasts for a few seconds, maybe an hour or a day. We're talking about everlasting peace. Stop and listen to hear His voice. Now, if you're not used to this kind of peace, but you want it, I encourage you to start slowly. Start with a minute or so, and each day add a minute to it. Without any distractions, without the radio in the background, without people all around you. Just sit quietly and listen. But we have to be deliberate. We have to be determined to do it for our will or mental well-being. Be deliberate. Be determined to do it for your mental and physical well-being, so that you're in a better position to help others around you. You can't help anybody else if you can't help yourself. If you're not right, you have to be right first, and then you can help others. So let's declutter, let's remove, let's give away anything in our lives that has outlived its value or purpose. Get rid of anything that no longer serves you. Now, I know you can't get rid of people like you can get rid of things. We know that. But you can get those people out of your lives. You have the right to choose the people that you want to be a part of your life. You get to choose that. And if they're negative, if they're toxic, if they're going nowhere in life, but they're trying to prevent you from moving forward, then you don't need to be around those people. Move, get away from them. So I want you and myself, I want us to be physically and mentally strong, because we need to be in a position to survive and flourish during the storms in our life. And I know that this environment that we live in now is unpredictable, but we have to tap into God, because He is predictable. He is the same all the time. He is the same all the time. So let's listen for His voice, and let's declutter our lives and simplify our lives. Declutter. Until next time, have a good day, everybody.